Hey, Connecticut. I'm on with Rhonda D. Furin, who ran for governor of Connecticut. How recent was that race?
I ran for governor of California.
Like when?
Recall Gavin Newsom. Recall Gavin Newsom
Oh,
in
really?
California.
Cool. I'm glad you called. Thank you very much. I mean, there's a lot to discuss. I'm just going to show I'm on my messaging of your Twitter page. You understand?
Yes, yes.
On the background, and I can change the background, but I thought it would be wise, why don't you tell the audience how your election was compromised?
Well, my election was compromised. Initially, I ran for Congress.
Okay.
And March of 2020, because I thought if I could get in and
right.
get
Were you stalked?
Yeah. And that race was compromised. And, and I literally, wrote in on to them, and we had all this. There was like 6 of us. All of our candidacies were compromised. We wrote in. They told us. I got a letter back, 8 pages, saying if you want to take this to court, you need $2 million. Well, that was like 6 of us each needed $2 million, and we're all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I am now currently involved in a Connecticut lawsuit that cost me about $750. Okay, I'm by myself. The defendants are the Secretary of State, the SEC, which is our enforcement arm, and all the idiots who processed my election. And basically, I got 57,962 signatures to get me on the ballot, and they blocked me from the ballot anyway. I was not even a write-in.
Yeah, well, we did recall. So then I said, okay, we're going to recall Gavin, and if we get these signatures, I'm going to run for governor.
Right.
So that's what I did. Well,
bless you. Keep you safe. Oh my God. So now you recently moved to Florida to get out of there.
Well, I had to move there. Come not me, but I literally sued the Secretary of State Weber over my election, over recall, because they didn't want to put my name on the ballot.
Right.
And I won. I actually won, and I proved that California is doing illegal election laws.
So is Connecticut.
Yeah. And,
yep.
Richard Michael of Big Bad Bonds wrote a research paper on it and said, yeah, Rhonda's the one that sued the Secretary of State to get her on the ballot.
Right. So are you following the Kerry Lake lawsuit? It's really well done.
I just saw that she did it, but yeah.
Oh, you got to read the document. It's 70 pages of hellfire.
That's basically mine, too. Same thing happened to mine. I'm sitting here, and they're supposed to certify the race today. Well, let's see who certifies it, a legal race.
Right.
Because was
right, because that's what happened. That's going to happen shortly in Connecticut. I'm trying to get those records, and they've filed a protective order to stop me.
Yeah. Well, Gavin Newsom was recalled. That measure did pass. He should not even be on this ballot that was just out last November.
Yep.
Okay, my name should have been on there because he was actually recalled and should have been already out the door. And, I threatened to, I was wanting to...
Well, you know what? Stay classy. The guy's obviously a good-looking dirtbag.
I don't think he's good-looking at all. I mean, if you know his real story, which some of us do...
Tell it.
There's nothing good-looking about him at all.
Nice.
I mean, it is, he's involved in all kinds of shady stuff, and, it's very bad,
Well...
He doesn't have kids at all. He was involved in the gang stalking of this stuff, and I know one of his friends, who was one of my next-door neighbors, that he had, coming after me when I was living back in California, and the friend is calling Gavin Newsom on the cell phone when I'm over there, and I'm going like, that guy, I can't stand him.
Mm-hmm.
So, he knows me very well, but let's just say...
Another Pelosi hack, huh?
Yeah, and then when, President Trump passed Executive Order 13818 and 13848, which is, one is on human trafficking, freezing assets, and the other one is, foreign interference into elections.
Right. Are you following the Branson case in Utah?
No.
You got to. It's Utah 22-380. Branson's going after 388 congressmen, and I'm sure half of them are from California.
I'm sure too. So yeah, so I had foreign interference in my election with Richard Adray, and who's affiliated with. I mean, the FBI was all involved in this shit. The CIA, Lauren Kenneth Rosenthal. There are all these people, these shady people involved in my elections and holding up, like, you know, my ballot and all this stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to send you, hold on, the video we're doing, I just put on the background the Brunson Adams case, which is the Utah case, which they never answered on 11/23 recently. They missed their deadline for answer. So now the judge just ordered, the case is about Biden, Kamala Harris, okay, my Congress critters, which are Himes, DeLauro, Hayes, Courtney, Larson, and then Senator Blumenthal and Senator Murphy. You understand? U.S. Senate.
Yes.
So I just highlighted it. I'll send you the thing. You need to Google what I'm saying, which is basically Brunson versus Adams, U.S. Federal Court 22-380, okay? And then you can look up who the judges are, how it's being manipulated, how it can actually prevail in the long run, okay? And how it affects your state. You know, it's super important that you ride on the tails of the case I just told you about. It's like sunlight to bacteria, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad you called me because we need to know each other.
Yes, well, you know, I was on the radio show with Frank Allen last week, and I'm going to be on the radio again tonight, where I talk about, you know, this targeting that I was under through, you know, this illegal surveillance and human trafficking. I exposed human trafficking, corruption, voyeurism. These people are just downright sick.
Well, here you go. You have no rights because of 5G. They have the ability to do whatever they want to you.
Well, no, there was camera. I mean, these people are weird. They break into your house and they put cameras in your bedroom and your bathroom. And then they sell that stuff out on Pornhub and Backpage and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here going like, look at what these people are doing. These people are sick.
You're a targeted individual, yeah.
No, like, I'm exposing them with their names, with who, and they're all like, I kept thinking, I kept moving. I was moving from house to house. And then I'm going to, you know, just move on and get a new relationship or something. Well, all these men knew each other. So it was like one big pile of manure, and you know, all know each other, all connected, and I'm sitting here going like, you never told me you
Okay,
knew
so I'm on your Twitter page. How do I find this hour-and-a-half video that I need to watch?
I sent it to you.
Okay.
I just sent you the one that I did last week. It's part 1. And it's on Targeted Mass on Frank,
okay.
Targeted Mass, Frank Archer, on Twitter.
Okay.
And,
well, right, so you sent it to my email, correct?
No, I actually sent it to your Twitter messaging, but I can send it to your email.
No, it's fine. I can grab it right there. I'm going there right now. So, okay, cool. Let me get back to you if that's okay.
Yeah, I would say listen to that. And then also I'm on iLocator, Allison Smith, targeted, individuals, and I did a 9-page testimony. Which is going on a court case in Belgium for targeted individuals who are targeted by the federal government through the use of tax dollars to engage in criminal activity, like you said, the gang stalking and whatnot. And my teachers union was involved as well, because I was a teacher for many, many, many years. Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking for it. I don't see the link to the discussion, but I see, you're steering me towards... I don't see the link to the Targeted Mass radio show. It says here, broadcasting, on air.
Yeah, that's it. You open that and it's there.
Yeah, it's asking me for an email address. It's not showing me the link.
Oh, it's not?
No. It's showing me how to find the link, but listen, HTTP error. The service is not available. That's what it's saying.
Oh, here, this is it. This is part of it. This is the start.
I hear the music, but I don't see the video. And he actually... I am blocked from that video, so I don't know what to tell you. Broadcasting presents... Oh, here we go. I finally got it. Here it is. Do you hear me? Do you hear me calling?
In
Wow.
the world, positions and excipients.
And everything from you, including...
Oh, it's just,
Okay,
it's not
I
video,
think
it's
that
just audio.
You should hear a few words
Yeah, it's audio, but
from
you hear
Rhonda.
me, and it
Go
went
ahead, Rhonda.
viral. It went worldwide.
Well, how many
Thank you
views
very
did that
much,
get?
Frank, thank you. And I also want to thank Allison, who was our connection through iCater, Internal Coalition Against Electronic Torture and Robotisation of human beings, living beings. So I just wanted to put that plug in for Allison, too, because if it wasn't for her, I would not be here this evening. And I would not have written my own testimony, which I'm going to go over with you this evening. So thank you very much.
Okay, so
And
what
thank
part
you.
of the video
Thank you, Allison. And
should
that's-
I play?
That's quite a group.
Like, it's an
Okay,
hour and
they
17
are-
minutes
they are
remaining.
Very focused.
Yeah.
But go right ahead.
What is the time that I should
Okay.
focus
well,
on?
you know, I'm here because I was
Around
searched
how
out
many
because
minutes?
I initially ran for Congress and governor, and was not understanding how I was not winning races that people told me that millions of people voted for, and I
The last 10 minutes?
found out that son breaks into the Bay Club, Balboa Bay Club, through a window, cuts himself. There's blood all over our place. It's a total disaster.
Wow. I'm hearing the part at an hour and 12 minutes now. It's like you're talking about...
Richard was now driving my G35. And steals the car, all my jewelry, all my money, my belongings were now, some of them were in his house.
Mhm.
His son, Dustin Albright, steals it all.
Okay, so this is part
And,
one. Is there a part two?
The FBI do nothing for Grand Theft Auto. The kid literally totaled out the car, was living in it in Skid Row. Okay, they pick him up.
I'll do what I can about looking at it and seeing...
Yeah, I tell the story about how Richard Adray's son, his crackhead son, steals my brand new Infiniti car while we're in Italy.
Whose son stole your car?
Richard Adray.
Now, who is that?
He's like the guys I'm going to be talking about tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's connected to California somehow? How?
He's in California, and then Dustin Adray's his son, and then his ex-wife, the mother of the kid.
And they stole your car?
Georgia Durante, who used to rob banks. She wrote a book about robbing banks.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, these
Sure.
are pretty simple. And I'm sitting here going like, I can't believe this. And then the guy is just letting this kid off. Okay, the kid...
Who, the judge did?
Yeah. No Grand Theft Auto. He's pirating movies. He's pirating music. He gets off on that. He's selling...
Who's the judge? Who's the judge?
It was in L.A. somewhere.
Oh, you gotta go. It all gets connected through the judges. You gotta go there. Go there.
L.A., the kid, just nothing. And then what does Dad do? Buys them an apartment, buys them a car, another car, gives them $10,000 to live on a month. And the kid is renting out the house, his apartment, with other people there. And he's going and buying drugs and selling drugs.
I think you're safer having talked about it, you know, because they obviously know who you are.
I think I'm safer now that I talked about it. I mean, I'm going to talk a lot tonight, more in detail about, you know, this one, and I have a couple more names. I mean, I dropped some big names in that interview the other night. I mean, they're all related. I mean, I was almost abducted, you know, by at a party I went to with somebody who used to own the Seattle Sonics. And I just went, yeah, these people are evil, you know. Cannot believe it.
Well,
and they're going like, oh boy. And you know, President Trump said he was going after these people, and I'm going like, well, yeah, me too.
Me too.
Been
yeah.
Going after, like, experience what you experienced.
Right.
It is that bad. And like I said, they're all, like, everybody knew everybody. I kept wondering, you know, you simply try to move on with your life. And I'm even trying to get into a healthy relationship or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
No. The only people that came into my life that I would meet were all, like, gang stalking and knew each other. And I'm literally, like, just the other day, I find pictures where this one guy I went out with, Alan Kadari, his sister almost married Paul Fegan, who was Rosenthal's uncle. He used to call him the Fig of L.A., and you have all these...
Who's Rosenthal? Who's Rosenthal?
Rosenthal was the guy I met when I was going to apply to be a nanny. Remember
Oh, I see. I heard that part. Yep.
Yeah. That was, and never, just continually stalked me since September of '96. I mean, that guy, you know, he stalked his ex-wife. He pornhubbed his ex-wife out and his kids on video. He would take video stuff and like, you know what he did? He had cameras in his house, and like I was dating people, he would videotape or audio tape, and then people would get these things mailed to their house or in Ziploc bags, duct taped to their windshield. And they would, you know, go to their car, look at it, and they'd go, what is this shit? And then he would even show me, and I said, where did you get that? And they go, it was on my car. I said, oh my God, this is this Rosenthal stalker. I said, he's just a psychopath. You know, just can't give up on the fact that I'm not interested. You know, I don't want anything to do with you. And when I went and told the ex-wife, who's a very famous neurologist, I said, you know, your ex-husband's been doing to this every year. And she lived right next door. I said, he made you live right next door so that he could have access to you know, doing this to you. She immediately sold her practice in Yorba Linda, in Fullerton, and her house, and moved to Missouri within a month. You know, she just had to get away from him. And the kids didn't even deny it. You know, the mother goes to the kids and says, was this really happening? And the kids are going like, yeah. And then, but the kids didn't realize that they were also being sold out. You know, these kids are so stupid. They're thinking like, oh, we're trying to make sure that mom's not going to child abuse us. Well, who was the freaking child abuser here? Obviously, it was Rosenthal himself. Lauren Kenneth. Yeah.
Well,
you know, he did not want to pay 50% alimony, so he's tracking out his family. You know, this is how they make money to get back at their ex-wives when, you know, they whatever. Well, you know, just accept the fact that, you know, somebody doesn't want to be with you anymore. Just get the hell out of Dodge.
Yep.
But, you know, I don't know. They
Well,
just have some kind of separation anxiety of stalking women for a living.
Unfortunately, it's a reality. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep.
Like, I'm very passionate when I talk about these things, and my story is always the same. I'm basically telling the truth.
Right.
Okay, now this line and this whatever, they can't even remember, you know, what they're supposed to say or what is, you know, reality is. You know, you guys were all, you know, in on it, and I just said all their names, including Gavin Newsom. Including Gavin Newsom. And I'm sitting here, and he can't sit there and deny it. Oh, hell no. And I successfully sued the Secretary of State over illegal election going on in California and won. You know,
what was the outcome? What was the outcome?
Well, they didn't want to put my name on the ballot. Okay, for checks to the Secretary of State, for my filing fees.
Mm-hmm.
They kept reading my check. I had to stop payment on 2 of them or 3 of them. The last time, they come back after I mailed it in and mailed everything in, and I'm getting ready to go to Dubai to check out desalination, because California always has a shortage of water, and I want to see for myself what's going on in some of these other countries.
Yep.
And what do? These people are so low to the ground. They sent me an email and said, you're going to be disqualified unless you address this in 48 hours. And I'm going like, I'm not disqualified. I said, to hell with you people. And I'm on the phone calling and getting an attorney, delaying my trip to Dubai just so that I can get somebody over to Sacramento and take this shit on because it's blatantly illegal. And within like 48 hours, my attorney calls and says, Rhonda, you did it. You took on this powerful entity of the state of California and their corruption. You're on the ballot. Go and have a good vacation. Okay, please be assured that you're going to be on that ballot. Okay, then I get on, go check it out. People were saying on some ballots my name wasn't even on it. And I go, what do you mean my name wasn't on the ballot?
Yeah, mine wasn't on it either.
That's what some people said. Well, and I'm going like, I sued to have my name on that ballot. Were they sending out ballots to people where my name wasn't on it? Because it's all.
Do you have any of them? Do you have them?
I don't have them, but I'm sure other people, because the other day.
Well, I do. I have ballots that my name is not on.
Okay, so in the talk that I did with Frank Allen the other night, a caller called in, and he's going like, I would have voted for her, but I didn't see your name on the ballot. And I'm going like, and that's on the recording. So if you listen to the whole hour and a half recording,
yeah,
you hear a guy calling in and saying like, oh my God, she wasn't even on the ballot. And he's going like, I would have remembered, Rhonda,
Of course.
And, yeah. Because I think there was like 41 of us or 43 or something. It wasn't like the last recall with Brown.
I'm sure.
When there was over 100 candidates. So, they know, and they have to certify that rate today. And let's just see what the hell they do over there in California, because they know exactly what they did, okay?
Of course.
They illegal election, and,
right.
And I did, was able to get my name on it, and they're going like, yep. I mean, you can Google Rhonda Furin versus Shirley Weber. You see it, unless they hid that. But I mean,
Well, let me Google it right now on the video that we're making.
Yeah, and then they refund my attorney fees because they knew that there was no means for.
It was a valid claim, yeah.
Yeah. The judge goes, she's right. Why did she take this when it was? And they're going like, yeah. You mail me, you pay back my attorney fees. What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
It tells you that the root of all evil is working on the other side.
Yeah, and I'm going like, and people are going like, what did she do? Oh, yeah, well, it just proves it, without.
Okay, tell me the name of the person that we should Google.
Well, Shirley Weber.
Shirley Weber.
And going to Big Bad Bonds, Richard Michael has a blog, and he wrote like a 26-page research on the fraudulent elections that's been going on in California for so many years. And he's got Ed Code, California's Code on Law. He cites everything. And my name is in the paper. And he's going like, Rhonda sued, Rhonda this, and I'm going like, thank you, Richard, thank you.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
Writ of mandamus lawsuit against Shirley Weber.
Yeah.
Sacramento County Superior Court, Gordon Shaber.
Yeah. You should see how I got tons and tons of emails back and forth. With
Here's the
everybody.
docket. Yeah, here's the docket. Yep.
Yeah, I got tons and tons of emails back and forth from the Secretary of State investigating all these people up there in Sacramento.
You know, I have none. I have no emails back.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the hearing. Yep. The time. Yep. The order to show cause. Right. And the dismissal. Okay.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, wow.
Divide and conquer, you know. Here's Pacer. Here's your Pacer record. That's the most important part.
Oh. So it's just unbelievable how they interfere in elections and don't want things coming out. And I'm sitting here, well, might as well just tell it. And thank God for Frank for getting me on the air. You know, I was able to get on. I'll get on again. I mean, I literally now, you know, I don't know. I'm on the verge of homelessness. When you take on people like this, they come after you pretty damn hard.
No doubt. No doubt about it.
Yeah. They come after you.
Well, let's wrap it up, and let's stay in touch. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. I'm not sure what I can do, but I'll try.
All right. Thank you, John.
Hey, excellent.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. The deeper you look, the more you're going to find. There's a lot of problems here. There's problems everywhere you look. So I thank you, and if we don't fix what's going on here, we're going to lose everything. Thanks. Talk to you soon.